All right, my people, welcome to some Motorfest. Hope you guys are doing very well on this Friday. Got the weekend around the corner. You love to see it. Let's get cracking on. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do here. I don't think so. Let's come here, do the volume stuff, the usual. As always, I'm gonna prioritize the boost XP boost cars. I still don't know exactly how much. I think it's 25%. I think it's a 25% boost that these cars have. But I'm still not 100% sure all now. So, yeah, Red Star, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm also hitting two birds with one stone a little bit with this one. This is just going to be a test follow, so don't mind it, ignore it. To make sure I've got everything working fine on my end. Yeah, sound alerts should be active. It's always weird for some reason, but I'm going to trust that it is. And hopefully no one gets scammed when they send a sound thing. You saw it, ASR. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thank you for watching the video. You missed a. Wait, were you there in the stream yesterday or no? I don't remember. Do forgive me. Do forgive me. I don't remember if you were there or not. Right. I'm gonna leave the summit until next week. I'll do the summit on like either Monday or Tuesday, closer to the end of the season. Not for any particular reason. Well, one of them is because I'm yet to see like a guide for it. Number two, I think it's better for placement. So if I do it now, still early on in the week, like in the summit week. So I could see platinum and think, oh yeah, cool, I'm chilling, and then by the time Tuesday night comes along, I get my heart broken. And I'd rather not do that. There's only like a small handful of XP boosted vehicles this time around, which is interesting. Oh, you couldn't? Okay. When I joined your stream, I was like finished like 3 minutes earlier. Oh, damn. And I thought that was really Yeah. Like I didn't plan on it being like that. But I was just so frustrated. And I just can't play a game like that. I can't enjoy a game like that. Like even Omzi was giving me a bit of a headache when it was messing around, and it was giving me a bit of a headache when it messed around, but it wasn't like that bad. And also, you know, it's Omzi. It's not like a modern game. Like Subway Sim 2 doesn't really have an excuse to be as bad as it is. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But you know, in all like the issues I had with it, I never felt like, oh, I'm gonna uninstall the game. You know, like that's a first for that particular game. But I think I gave it more than like a fair chance. You know, I wasn't hasty in that decision. So, is what it is, isn't it? Okay, I mean, that like, yeah, I mean, you know, what do I even do there, man? What do I even do there? These guys, yeah. These guys are giving me a headache. I also need to sort out my my upgrades. I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that now. Might seem a little bit boring once you see the process, but very necessary. And it's something that I've neglected for way too long in playing this game. Way too long. But better late than never, isn't it? Better late than never. Thank you very much. I will happily take that. Bit of luck there. Can always use a bit of luck, you know? Can always use a bit of luck. Not a bad section at all, you know? Could have done with that guy not crashing though, so I can have like a slipstream partner. But it is what it is. It's all good. I don't know if that was good or not. I don't think I've ever done that before. But I saw the opportunity. I took it, whether it was the right decision or not. I have no idea. I didn't see these guys behind me and the way they took it. I didn't see the guys in front of me and the way they took it, so... no idea. That ramp and a bit of nitrous might have been the move, you know. I'll be very honest. That ramp and a bit of nitrous could have been it. Oh god, that wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. Yo, that guy's flying, by the way. He's caught up to the first two. But he's got a name that just gives off that kind of vibe, though. Can't explain it. If you know, you know. His name just gives off that vibe. He's just that type of guy to do something like that. I wonder what my name gives off when people see LWD Adnan. I don't know if they think, oh, this guy's gonna be a sweat, or if they think this guy's gonna be a noob. Come on, mate, you can help each other. Let's go. Oh, this is the guy that crashed out before. Go on then. You're in your Golden Murray meta car and all of that. Should be flying ahead, mate. Should be absolutely flying ahead. Oh god. Almost lost it. I don't know where the other guy went. He just vanished. The other guy literally has just vanished. That's interesting. Not sure what to make of that. We're not in a great position, you know. We're actually not really in a great position. We're by ourselves in a rally section. I'm not the most confident in these sections. Should be okay though. Can I get the ramp? I need the ramp. I still don't know whether this ramp is good to take or not. I think it is. I think it's better that this ramp is taken. I think it's better. The game's so quick to try and tell me that I failed. Look at that, man. What a hater. How can the game itself be a hater? That's some crazy stuff, man. I'm also still trying to understand the best way to take these hairpins. I don't think I'm doing it right. I mean, it's better than just crashing into a wall. Like, it definitely could be worse. The guy in first is absolutely killing it, by the way. Look at that. Look what I've gone and done. What a knobhead. What an absolute knobhead. They think Moroccan. With my PSN, they would. My PSN literally has Moroccan in it. Look what this guy's gone and done. So I'm saying, there's a way to do it, man. There's a way to do it. I just need to figure it out. He's killed that. Shout out to Nathan, mate. What a legend. Quiet one. Quiet one. I'm gonna take some time out and just sort out all my upgrades. Have a quick little look. At this. Continue. Sad that there are only like 5 cars that are XP boosted. 5? I swear it's only like 4. I think it's only like 4 that are XP boosted. Well, 4 that I've got. I don't know if there's like another one somewhere that I don't know of. So what I wanted to do is basically, so it's street tier 2. So if I look at my parts, the ones with like the potion bottle thing at the end, those are the ones I need. So like this one, for example. It has like the box. So I'm going to keep merging and getting like higher performance parts until I get the things I need, which are like heavily focused on racing. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't do anything there. I was just like frozen. That was very weird. Cool. So 3 purple is going to give us a gold. 3 blues are going to give us a purple. 3 greens are going to give us a blue. Pretty straightforward. I mean, we've already got what I need, to be honest. This is what I should have been doing when I was like, when I had like a full inventory. This is what I should have been doing. It keeps freezing up for some reason. It keeps freezing up on my controller in like a really weird way. So we'll do that for all of them. So I've got what I need for the first one anyway, for the brakes. So I've got that. Gearbox. I've got it for the gearbox, but I'm gonna merge the rest of the parts anyway. so that it saves me space, and perhaps there'll be a chance of me getting another part that I need for like a future car without me having to necessarily swap parts every time. I think that would get pretty annoying. I don't think there'll be a schedule next week, KSR. No, if I'm being honest, because I've quite enjoyed there not really being pressure on doing the streams and stuff. It's allowed me to like make the videos that I've been working on and that I've already released with like a peace of mind. And it's meant that when I do stream, it's games that I actually want to play on that day, because perhaps when I'm making the schedule on a Sunday evening, I'm thinking to myself, I'm feeling like a bit of umzy on Wednesday, or maybe on Tuesday. Maybe I feel like playing Train Sim mode on Tuesday, but then maybe Tuesday and Wednesday come and I'm not feeling either of those games. But because I've put it on the schedule, I can't, and people are now expecting it, I can't now change it. You know, I mean, I can, but it wouldn't be nice if someone's actually looking forward to a particular stream because I'll be playing a particular game, and then last second I'm like, actually, I'm not playing that game anymore. It kind of sucks. So it's better just to not put that expectation on in the first place, than do it and then bring disappointment about. Also, ASR, like, I know Aerosoft obviously have a reputation, not a good one, which was why, you know, I always stated my surprise at the fact that, oh, Subway Sim 2 is continuing to be updated and patched and stuff like that. Like, it seemed very not, it seemed very un-Aerosoft from Aerosoft to actually take care of a game. And I think that's what sort of gave me some hope, was that maybe, you know, maybe this is different. Maybe things are going to be done differently this time with this game. Because as it came out, in terms of the features, solid. Like, solid, man. Very, very, you know, the platform monitors, the random events, the delays, stuff like that. Like, that is what we've been crying for in games like TSW. And so that was why the hope was there in the first place. I don't think it was misplaced hope necessarily. But yeah, man, it just sucks that, you know. To be fair, it's not that, you know, clearly after all it is Aerosoft. Like, the features are still good and the updates themselves are not bad. I didn't have any issue with the update itself. The lighting definitely has improved in some areas. It seems that the DLC progression is actually moving forward this time, unlike the last iteration of the game where they said there was going to be, you know, that Loco DLC, and it just never came. So it seems like there's definitely progress in some areas. But the main issue that has been the main issue from the beginning of the game's life cycle is the performance. And it just sucks that that's being ignored. Like, over the course since the game's been released, there have been a few times where they've mentioned performance optimizations, but we haven't seen any. So it's like, cool, you can say that you're going to do it, but if you don't, it doesn't really mean anything. Right, unfortunately, I didn't get the part that I wanted for tires, which sucks. Although, I wish like there was one button I could click on and it would just take all the upgrades from all the Street Tier 2 cars off. Because there's a bunch of other like purples, blue, like, if I could just take away everything. But how do I do that, like, quickly? Because I think I've got like everything upgraded. Everything. All of the cars. And the game's been a bit slow today in a weird way. Not just today, to be fair, but it's sluggish. It's sluggish. Thing is, the things that I need are going to be sitting on like a random car somewhere. That's going to be the annoying part. There's a UN vote on whether Western Sahara can do a referendum. I think that's been a thing for a while, hasn't it? They've been trying to debate that for a while now. I'm surprised this car isn't XP boosted. It's basically the Diablo GT. It's just like a specific edition of it. Debate, yes, but today is the... Okay, so what, today is going to be decided then? Oh. When have I ever driven this? There are some cars here. I've forgotten. I've forgotten that I even own them. I've forgotten that they're even in the game. The UI here can sometimes be an absolute nightmare, man. I wonder if I can merge gold parts and then get like a different gold part that might have what I need. You would think that would be the case. It makes sense. To me, at least. Because we're basically gambling anyway. I don't know whether I had this car in TC2 or whether it was one of the first ones I got here. These cars are all from when I was like a noob. Like, why do I even have parts on a bike? I think it was a time when I was just putting anything anywhere to try and make space. I don't know why it's taking me so long to like understand the merge thing. It's a little embarrassing, really. Okay, tier 2 stock is full. Oh yeah, and you can only do max parts as well. So anything that's not a max part needs to get scrapped then, realistically. Okay, so none of those gold parts are what I need, but there's 3 of them. So can I now? I can. I mean, score break is there. Score break is actually a good one, and I got something worse. That's so annoying. Right, can I just scrap these then? Yeah, you. Wait, no. Okay, not yet. Actually, hold on. Once I've cleared everything. That might be handy though, but it's not what I need. It's not the handy that I need. Can I get like a score breaker here? No. But that's fine. I've got the nitrous one that I needed. There's a gold part, 600. Okay, none of these are what I need. It's not what I need either. Still not what I need. I need to get. I need the specific one. Well, I guess it can be either score breaker or the chemist, which is what that potion one is. Like that. That's perfect. See, for ECU, I've got both. I've got score breaker and I've got chemist. 2 chemists actually. So I've got ECUs popping off. Now I just need the others to give me the same energy. Cool. Now we can scrap. I probably should have waited until I took off everything before I did that. But I was running out of space. And most, as in a vast majority of those parts went max anyway. I think a couple of them were. So not a huge loss. I was about to say, I don't think I've got anything on this car, but surprise, surprise. I don't even remember driving this. I don't even know why I own it, unless it was like a pass gift from one of the yearly passes. It's the only thing that would make sense. Did I check this Camaro? Rift Edition. I wonder where I've gotten that from. Yeah, Aston Martin's loaded, considering it was the last Summit's sort of main vehicle. Where's it taking me to? Why is it taking me here? Does this not have anything as well? Yeah, it does. Bro, the placement of the cars is so weird once I take everything off. Just place this, leave it in the same place so I don't get confused. I think that would make the most sense, no? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sweating just enough. Sorry, I'm sweating just in time for ranked. For ranked to be a thing. It also answers all the questions I had about like when people would nitrous where I'm nitrous in, and then they just always seem to have more. It's because they have the thing that makes it refill quicker, or the thing that makes it more powerful. Like all these things actually come into play, and I just ignore them. I think I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who was clueless. Like I'd hear certain terms be thrown around, but I never really had a proper understanding of exactly what was going on. Taycan is it's not a bad car, you know. Nice acceleration, obviously, being an electric vehicle. But again, with that also comes weight and it feeling like a boat a lot of the time. I don't know. Hopefully a summit comes soon that allows us to be exploited. God damn it. Everything's running out of battery at the same time. Why? Parts are starting to fill up again. I don't even know why the parts fill up at all. Like it's a digital like inventory. Why is there a limit? I don't understand. I don't think it makes any sense. Why did I put parts on this car? I remember looking. Oh, I think I tested it. I just tested it in a grand race to see how it did, and I guess, well, I never came back to it, so I think that speaks for itself. Nor have I seen it much, if at all, during the grand races. So yeah, I guess that settles that. It's a shame, really. It's quite a cool car. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind me an RSQ8 in real life. Okay, we're back to things being full again. So let's go back to merging. Merge everything we can. Alright, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Like, some of these do have their benefits, but in terms of what's actually necessary, I guess, to win, these just aren't going to cut it. That's more like it. That's 2 wins now. So, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. I don't need you either. So I said he's a score breaker. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. What about you guys over here? This is what I just did, right? Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Do you guys? Perfect. Go there. Go there. And like, look how many like empty slots there are. It's just fake. It's all fake and lies. Ridiculous. I mean, it will do, I guess. I'd rather not, but it will do. I mean, school breakers are good, but they're not. It's chemists that I want more, in all honesty. That's the more important one. Okay, never mind. I think we're good there. Yeah, so might as well get to scrapping. Even though I've got some good parts there. They're just going to be taking up space. I'll just wait for more 750 parts. Where are the other Audis? At some point, I'm going to have too many golds, and I'm going to start scrapping golds if the merges keep flopping. Think to myself, this car looks so familiar, as in I used it recently. And then I remembered the what was it, like 3 or 4 weeks ago? They did that. I think it was a German car summit. That was where I got the Audi RSQ8. I think it was the summit prize for that week. This is making me crave cruise videos again. I won't even lie, just seeing all these cars. Especially in their stock form, which is how I did those videos. It seems Nabil's been talking about doing them recently. I might have to join him on that little throwback expedition. City car driving's around the corner, the new one, or so it should be anyway. It should have been out way earlier in the year. I don't mind delays too much as long as, you know, when that delay is finally over, the product is in such a condition that you're like, oh wow, okay, yeah, thank you for taking your time with this. You know, that's the expectation I have. I'm personally not mad about there only being a handful of cars available this week with the XP boost. Makes my life in testing a lot easier. Damn, I really had everything in every single car, isn't it? You live and you learn. At some point, our inventory is going to get full again, I think, before we even finish clearing these cars. And this is only tier 2. I think tier 1 might be a bit of a headache as well, low-key. But I think I'll only focus on the tiers that affect the cars that have the XP boost, just so I can maximize every opportunity. And then go from there. As a matter of fact, to be fair, I think, so it's this car that has the XP boost, which, boom, like it has what it needs. Boom, chemists, 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 chemists. Cool. So now it's just a matter of calibration. This is where it was lagging for me as well. Just sucked. Because then I would end up skipping. I'd finally find a fix that I need. And then end up skipping it. The game's just responding so slowly to my presses sometimes. Need this at 5%. When it bugs out, like you can hear by the audio that it's like the audio press has gone through, but the game press has, the UI equivalent hasn't. It's weird. Okay. God damn it, that's what I mean. Although I can only blame myself for that one, to be honest. Thankfully, didn't take too long for that to be found. Come on, man, give me pure. Why? Like everything will come up except the one I need. Why is it F for all of these, both for extra pump and pure? It just takes so long for it to show up, and then you need to find the 5% version of it. Of course, when I moan about it, that's when it shows up super quick. Let me not complain. Right, so hopefully we have like plenty of races that involve all of these XP boosted cars. Because the whole point of this stream, well, the partial point of this stream is to get some footage and do some research in that area, as well as just have fun, I guess. I make some money because I've been spending a lot doing these. So I mean, everything will show up except the one that I need. And they'll show up multiple times as well. Can't tell me it's not on purpose. I've seen all of these at least 4 times now. I need Nabil here. I don't think Nabil knows about these little details. But then that will give me the edge against him. Like, bro, after making me wait that long, at least just like sort me out over 5% instantly. I don't know for sure, but I can only assume it's a game of chance. Has to be. Has to be. Or like probability, let me say. Not even chance, but probability. And the probability that you get either extra pump or pure is super low for some reason. Probably because they're like the best ones. But then again, there shouldn't necessarily be a best one though. Because ultimately, you could want any of them. They're all good in their own separate ways. No worries, Nabil. No worries. But I will say, if you're listening in, watch back at what I'm setting up. It's a detail that we've ignored, but actually is somewhat important. So when you do have time, I think it'll be worth it. So you'll need, like, for the bonus on the gold parts, you want chemist, nitro chemist, which is like the little potion picture, and then for the affixes, you need pure, 5%, and then for the other one you need extra pump, I think it's called, also at 5%, and they will give you so having just nitro chemist by itself increases the nitro duration by 50%, which is insane. You basically always have nitrous available, like, because by the time it runs out, you've used all that you need, you know, so it will barely run out. And then pure and extra pump just increase your power. One increases your power, one increases your, I think, the refill speed. So basically, it just makes your nitrous super OP, whether it's how long it lasts, how powerful it is, how quickly it refills. I just missed it. You want me, do you need me to go through it again? Did I explain it too quickly? And let me know if you're watching as well, so that I can explain it a little bit differently if you're not. I missed it once and you're gonna punish me. Are you serious? The game can't keep up. Is that everything then? 5%, 5%. 5%, 5%. 5%, 5%. 5%, 5%. 5%, 5%. 5, 5. 5, 5. Cool. So that's sorted for this car. And where's my Lambo? Bro, they love giving me this one. So I just don't have it for suspension. That's annoying, man. I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of the score breakers and risk it. One score breaker might be enough. Oh, for flip's sake. Okay. I might just take it from the Jaguar then. I might have to take it from the Jag. Because I think this is the better car for tier 2. When I was driving it around earlier, it was just ridiculous. Well, I mean, the handling was ridiculous, like ridiculously good. I'm not sure about anything else though. I think I'll do that. I think I'll swap them. Oh, I guess this is when I just continue doing what I was doing before and keep on clearing the parts from all the other vehicles. And I probably will find it. No. It's probably something I should be doing for the meta cars as well, that I'm going to use if I can't use an XP boosted car. NSX is... I think it's just under the meta category. It's a very good car in its own right. Very good car. Can definitely hold its own. Just can't do what the other cars do as well. Even a GTO. It is the meta car, but I need to make sure I've got the right parts on it. So I'll revisit that once I'm done with the XP boosted cars. Ooh. The fact that the nitrous on that car is so strong without anything on it is ridiculous. Hello, Els. When I don't think I streamed last Friday because of a particular reason, but I usually stream on Fridays. How you doing though? Good to see you, Sammy. Good to see you as well, mate. How you doing? Just doing a bit of cleaning at the moment. Bit of cleaning, bit of sorting out. Tidying up. I haven't really been exploiting the game as much as I would have liked to think I was. This is a cool bike, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a bike guy, but I think this bike is quite cool. Let's start off at the top. No, you're good, mate. You're good. I was wondering where you were, though. Because I was like, okay, I've started a little bit later than I initially said. Well, than I initially had estimated. Because I didn't give a clear, like a specific time. I was thinking, okay, it's not too much beyond that, though. But yeah, not having Wi-Fi makes perfect sense. Hope it was a good trip, though. Not enough spare parts. Oh, wow, I'm down to 4,000 spare parts. Holy. How do I get spare parts? Isn't it by scrapping? Or can I buy them? $1.4 mil for 170,000. I think it'll pay for itself in the long run, you know. It'll pay off for itself in the long run. It's because I should have been doing this from a while back, man. I should have been doing this. Just sleeping on it. Crafting. Right. I think brakes we're good. No, we're not good on the brakes. Yeah, it changes. There's 1,000 scrap for the blue ones, 9,000 scrap for the purple ones. So how much would it cost to do gold ones? 4.5. How is it cheaper to merge 3 gold parts than it is to merge 3 purple parts? Where's the logic in that? How do you find my R5 base? It was part of the TSW bundle. Els. I think I might have linked it to you a while back, if I'm not mistaken. Could be in our chat on Discord. But it was a bundle with the... I mean, if you just search for R5 base, I'm pretty sure you can find it. But if you bought the one I got specifically came as a bundle with the truck wheel and the desk mount. But it would be very strange if you couldn't buy that specific base by itself. Long week of being in Glasgow. I mean, change of scenery, innit? I know it's for work, but I guess there is a benefit in having a change of scenery. I think just being away from London, man, that alone is a blessing. Bikes have grown. Was that meant to say bikes have grown on me? I don't think they'll grow on me the way like I don't see myself ever liking bikes like I like cars, but I think I can appreciate them. I think I can appreciate them. Yeah, Sammy. So basically, for races, it's important to have. I don't know how much. I don't know if they affect the grand race at all, but at least for like the summit. So you see parts with. Let me try and find one. The fact I don't have one here is a problem. Okay, so you see like this one, yeah? It's got like a potion symbol on the right side of the 3 symbols. So that's nitrochemist. So once you have that and 7 of them, so for exhaust, suspension, ECU, motor core, you get, if you have 3 of them, you get a 25% boost. Let me see, hold on. You get a 25% duration increase with nitrous. And then if you've got 7 of them, your nitro is increased by 50%. So that's what I'm going for. And then with score breaker, that also helps with increasing your points. So for like summits and stuff like that, it's good for that. But then even within that, there's affixes as well, which are handy for more nitrous things. So there's increased power and a faster refill, I think. Yeah. So when you put all of them together, you become a problem for these events. Again, I'm not sure if they affect the grand race at all. If they do, that's fantastic. But if not, then it kind of is what it is. I need to make sure I got everything stocked first. Oh, as in, do I like it? That's so funny. I understood that completely differently. I can't really say too much because I think for my use case, it's limited. I think I'll be able to properly judge it once I start racing with it, which I do plan to do, and hopefully the not too far future. So once I start racing with it, then I can compare it to my Thrustmaster, which is what I am racing with currently. And then I think I can be able to properly judge it from there. But in terms of just casually using it for Euro Truck and OMSI and American Truck Sim, it's nice. It's smooth. In terms of like the force, I mean, like the force feedback is really the only thing I can comment on that will be different from the other bases. It's nice, smooth. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I like it. I like it. Like the bundle as a whole, there's nothing in it that I regret. Not even necessarily regret, but there's nothing in it that I find was bad value or that sucked. Like the pedals are, I think, the most basic pedals in the Moza lineup, and yet they're the best pedals I've ever had. Now, are they going to be good for sim racing? No, they're definitely like more casual pedals, unless I can put a spring inside and make them a bit stiffer. They're really just for casual use, but in terms of using them casually, yeah, they more than do the job, man. They more than do the job. No complaints. The box one is I never have enough money. Honestly, Sammy, I think as long as you just like put enough time into the game, like for me, grand races, easy money maker, man. Easy money maker, especially when you get good positions. Like I think first place gets like over 100k in a full lobby, gets 100k, and then that sort of trickles down. So if you're in the top five, I'm pretty certain it's over 70k that you get. So if you can get like that consistently, and obviously you do, you know, a decent number of races, you'll be okay. That's what I found, because I think I was struggling for a little bit, and then the grand races have sorted me right out. And on the weekends, you have the boosts as well, so you can get even more money during the weekends usually, which I think lasts all the way through until Monday. And I'm pretty certain it is every week. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain I'm not. You can also cheese the summit by doing it multiplayer using each other's slipstream. And that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did, me and Nabil. So, yeah. I didn't do it at first, and I was happy to kind of take it as is by myself. I think I set a decent time for doing it solo. But, man, I think the guy that I watched that does the guides he said 10 seconds. 10 seconds. By using the slipstream method. Ridiculous. That really should not be a thing. I'm not going to lie. But I guess ultimately the game is called The Crew, right? So I guess it's intended to be played with a group. So, you know, if they sort of push you in that direction, I guess it's not entirely a bad thing. But not everyone has friends, you know? I haven't got the mod for it, Els. No, all I've bought aside from the bundle are the stalks. That's it. I haven't bought anything else to do with like Mozart or their stuff yet. Because I do plan on doing so at a later date. You get a spring for £30. Even that's a lot, you know. Not gonna lie. For a spring. For a spring, bro. That's a lot of money for a spring. I'm mocking it, man. That's a lot of money for a spring. £30. £30. It's a spring. It's a piss take, man. I know people hate on it, but I actually rate the look of that hoary truck wheel. Hate on it for what? Ram, I'm already going to spend another 1.7 mil. Or 1.4 mil. I'm trying to think how much could the next summit pack cost I don't think it will cost more than like 2 mil, 3 mil, which I'll have by next Tuesday. If I got a grind, I'll grind. $5 is putting you off. I mean, either way, bro. For the Hori, you're paying $5. For the Moser, you're paying five. You're paying similar. Obviously, the Hori comes with the stalks and a gear stick. The Moser doesn't, but you're getting with the Moser, you're getting a direct drive system. You know, you can replace the wheel. Like, it's just, for me, it's a no-brainer to get the Moser wheel, man. Ultimately, each of their own. But I think all things considered, I think it makes the most sense getting a Moser. Because you can use the wheel for other things. It's a direct drive wheel instead of a gear-driven mechanism. So, you know, the internal, like, the movement is smoother. The force feedback is more accurate. With the Hori and the other, and like the Aerosoft one, for example, you're stuck with what you get. And if you want anything else, go spend more money. Well, you're going to be spending money anyway, but as in, it's probably going to be a bit more of an inconvenience than it otherwise would be. Next summit pack will be a BMW Street 2 pack, maybe a hypercar in there. Well, they're bringing in, because it's going to be Season 8, and they teased with the reveal for Season 8, that hypercar, the BMW hypercar. So whether that's going to be part of the pack, whether that's going to be a prize, I don't know. But you know what? Yeah, good shout, because that could get quite expensive. That could get quite expensive if it is part of the pack. I don't see them doing anything else than charging a pretty penny for it. It would make sense. It would make sense. I wouldn't have anything against it. I'm getting the normal racing world 105 boys. Yeah, bro, that's the thing though, man. You know, everyone has a different, like, value can be relative. I think in rare instances it can be almost a fact sometimes, depending on what the thing is and how good value or bad value it is. But for the most part, it's relative. So if to you it's worth spending that kind of money on depending on how much the hobby means to you, or how much you want the thing, or, you know, whatever the decision making factors that you have. If it makes sense, all things considered, go for it. If not, wait either for a sale. You got Black Friday around the corner. Maybe it could go on sale then. Maybe you could feel like, okay, it's not worth getting it full price, and you'd be happy with getting a used one. Ultimately, you make it fit your narrative. But I think we can all agree that, yeah, 500 quid is a pretty penny. And I think anything that you're going to be spending $5 on has to be looked at critically. Which is why I always make a point of my gear being good value, because that's something that I think has to be taken into consideration when spending that kind of money. Really? Isn't flight simming gear usually very expensive? Like generally speaking, more expensive than like equivalent racing gear. Too many street tier 2 vehicles, man. Goodness me. But they're like the coolest cars, I'm not gonna lie, so it is what it is. Winwing have made it affordable. Are they a do they do flight peripherals? I'm pretty sure I've heard of Winwing before, but I thought they were like modders for flight sim. Like a third party studio. Yeah, the game's struggling, man. Well, I mean, start off with like the genre of racing you want to do. So is it F1 you're trying to get into? Is it GT3 racing? Focus on like the main thing you want to use the wheel for, and then probably go from there. I didn't know that. So do they do like good value stuff, or is it like more like on like the cheap side? As in cheap in price, but also cheap in feel a little bit. This car was my baby in the crew too, man. I had so much fun with this car. Ah, my G29 and my shifter cutting through every state in the US. Beautiful time. Actually a beautiful time. I can't wait to go back to the crew 2. I don't know if you're still here, Sammy, but I reinstalled the crew 2 and I just instantly fell back in love with it, man. The cars sound incredible. The map is incredible. I actually low-key prefer the physics on there as well. Now that I've sort of honed the settings in, which was something I never did before the last time I played. You're good, bro. Oh, good. How come I haven't been sim racing? No real reason, bro. I'll be honest. No real reason. Um, it just hasn't really been a priority of mine. Number one and number two, I've also been considering like how every week the circuit will change on LMU for like the daily or the weekly races. So I always think to myself, okay, there's no point. I think it's a Thursday. I think it's a Thursday that the tracks reset, either a Tuesday or a Thursday. But I think to myself, there's no point in hopping on. And then before I've even had the chance to like get used to the track, it then changes. I feel like just a bit of a waste of time. So it's almost like there's a couple of reasons, but it's definitely something I do want to do. It's not like I've lost the love for it. Definitely not. Definitely not. And it's also similar to like with GTA RP. It's got a similar problem where I don't think I don't think it's something that I can just play twice a week or once a week and that's it. Not for me personally anyway. Like I need to warm up. And I feel like just hopping in and out randomly with no real like rhyme or reason, it just doesn't cut it. No, set of course is still good. Set of course hasn't changed. Set of course is fine. Set of course competizione, as far as I know, the only update it's received since put that game down was some new liveries for the cars, which like that was never the problem. The problem is that there's a performance issue, like an online performance issue, where when you're racing with people, you can see their cars sort of going like there's like a lag where that pulls the car forward and pulls it back, then pushes it forward, then pulls it back, and it means you don't know exactly where the car that you're racing actually is on the track, which is crazy for like sim racing. Like how can I race closely, which is, you know, a big part of racing, when I don't know where the car that I'm right beside actually is on the track. And you know, sometimes you'll be really close to the guy in front, you know, getting their slipstream or just like doing like bump slipstreaming, and let's say the lag pulls him back, then that's a crash. At the very minimum, at the very least, you're getting damaged. Let's say his car doesn't get damaged because he on his screen is not actually where the game showed you he was. So maybe he doesn't get damaged, but you do. Worst case scenario, you get damaged by yourself. Sorry, best case scenario, you get damaged alone. Worst case scenario, you actually damage both of you, or you crash. You cause a crash, which is unacceptable. So you know, for a game that's actually used for competitive sim racing, I don't know how that's a thing. It's mad. God damn it, man. Now I actually need to be careful to not be spending too much. give me the 5%, man. Just give me the 5%, bro, please. There you go. Wasn't that hard, was it? I'll do it again. You're done? Nice. You're not? Not nice. Bro, it blows my mind that not only... Like, I don't mind, maybe an update came, or somehow the servers on their side developed some sort of issue. It's that sort of the nature of things sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But for it to be neglected and just left for as long as it has been, I mean, that's insane to me, man. That's insane. It was an extra pump and it was 5%. I mean, you can't blame me when the game makes you wait this long to get it. Should have been pure, but I don't think it matters what side it comes up on. Just needs to be 5% now. We get pure on this side. Or was I already on extra pump? I don't even remember. No, it's always extra pump on the left. It was only on the right hand side. Yo, Safe Shows, how you doing, mate? Long time. How you been? I mean, I'm realizing how big that community is. Oh, bro, sim racing serious. When it was lockdown, during lockdown times, the money that was going around and like prize money for tournaments and competitions was crazy. That's when it really picked up. A lot of people got into it during lockdown. Safe Shows, is it urgent? Hello, Cobra. It's going well, thank you, mate. I'm just spending some time sorting out my my parts. And then gonna get cracking on with some grand races. Got to do that at some point. Oh my god, man. I did it again. Never have I seen it come so quickly. I'll just skip it. Now I'm gonna get punished. Come on. Kinda. I don't know. Okay, well it's not then. If it was urgent, you would know it's urgent. I'll check it. I'll check it out after the stream. Glad to hear you're doing well though. You're about to do gun races, Cobra. I mean, if the game can give me what I need, I'll hopefully join you. And also enjoying some grand races. There we go. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it these two for now. I'll do the other cars another time. This takes so long, man. Right, I'm gonna do a quick bathroom trip.
On the playlist.
The crazy thing is about them giving me this police car is that it was the last thing I drove when I played the Crew 2 yesterday. That's weird. Coincidence? I think not. Nah, Sammy, I am going to leave it till early next week. Monday probably, or if not, then Tuesday. What server, Cobra? I don't think you picked a server, mate. You just load in. I think this is the first grand race I'm doing since the new summit. Gonna give this a go. I'm meant to be recording this, god damn it. Gonna give this a go and then the Jag, see what one comes up on top. Decent little recovery after a shaky start. Oh, and I've gone and... Jesus Christ, how do you... I mean, what are the chances of that happening? Like what are actually the chances of that happening? Who hits the ceiling there? Me. I do. So that supercharger wine. Pull us along. Where you going, mate? I love the handling in this much more than I do in the much more than I do in the Jag. Thank you for the follow, Cobra. The Jag's like more stable generally, but it feels a lot slower. This thing, it just goes where you point it instantly. It's great for that. And I think it was a good few seconds in my testing faster than the Jag as well, but I need to double check that. Ah, that crasher was such an L. Like, I had made so much good progress considering the madness that we had to face and deal with the entire time leading up to that point. You gotta move, mate. Yeah, so we're racing here. It's actually very good for a tier 2 car. Interesting. I look forward to driving that again. I'll probably drive it again before I drive the Jag. Can't trust that Audi to make that turn without having to go into the brakes. That was just bagged. That was just pure bagged. God damn it. I feel like I would have slowed down way too much, but I think I would have got it just right if I was on the brakes a bit harder. That was close. You can choose what country server you want. Where is that option, Cobra? Is it somewhere in the settings? Oh, okay. I mean, if there's an EU option, it's gonna be that. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Game settings, preferred region. It's on automatic. It's on automatic, but I'm gonna make it Europe. You know what? I'm gonna leave it automatic. But it should be Europe. It would make sense for it to be Europe. It wouldn't make sense for it to be anything else. Although, with some of the lag I've been experiencing, honestly, God knows. Mr. Fake Cop? What? Ah. The Crew 2, you remembered. After Thursday, and I'm just after £17 worth of sushi. Hey, £17 worth of sushi sounds like a good deal and a good day. Don't tempt me, man. I haven't had sushi in, honestly, probably a year or more. Wow. I haven't had sushi in a while. And I would not mind a little sushi platter. Oh, okay, Cobra. But I'm happy to leave it automatic. I assume the game checks like which server's best in terms of latency and stuff. So let's go with a sushi bar. A sushi bar. Well, I mean, I know they do sushi, and it's actually not bad. I've had it a couple times, and I've genuinely enjoyed it. Thank you, Stasius, for the posture check, mate. I'm pretty good at the moment. Not all the time, Cobra? How so? Yo, everything is so bright. Goodness me. I need to sneeze. Okay, I pushed it away. Ooh, I wanted to lose it over that pavement. Oh, fella. A lot of pushing and shoving, isn't it? A whole lot of pushing and shoving. It was never going to end well here. It was never going to end well. Cheers. People just don't use their brakes. I don't quite understand the logic behind it. That was actually pretty neat. I was not expecting that to turn out as well as it did. I'll try that again, I think. The opportunity presents itself. Oh, hello. God damn it. I'll screen to stay on. Ooh, hoo, hoo. The potential for the back end to just slide out on you is very much there. The car does not let you forget that it is in control, not you. Yeah, no chance against the F50. Be it an acceleration, I think maybe perhaps top speed as well. No chance. We probably should have gone in the same tunnel together. I don't know why he juked me. Would have worked out better for both of us. Because second and first are helping each other out. Dump to catch up to him, and I got it. Ah, maybe because he knows that I've got a higher top speeds. That's why he's so desperate to get away. Come on, mate. Let's work together. I might just bump him. I'm still quite away from the finish. That's it. This way we're pulling away from the guys behind us, unless they're also slipstream in. This might get a bit muddy. He survived. Could have done a bit of a cleaner job, but I'll take that. He hit the wall there. It looked like he lagged, but I'm pretty sure that was because only because he hit the wall. I might actually just go and set my region to Europe. I don't know if the lag's coming from not the correct region being set. We'll find out. I wonder where all the sweats reside as well. Maybe I can wherever the sweat select a race, I can just avoid that particular region. And maybe I'll have a chance. Didn't need that. Did not need that. I think I was getting extra speed from the guy that was behind. This guy's really pulled away. Shows the power of the Koenigsegg, man. That's why that car's top. Ah, I lost it when it flicked back. It's poor. User error though. What sort of engine note was that? Yeah, it's a shame we lost those 2 places near the end, but I think this car's quick and it feels very light and it sort of just almost, I don't know, it's like flicks about quite easily. Like the Cento Dieci, for example, feels very what's the word? Very placed. It feels like it's got some weight to it. Whereas this one, not so much. Yeah, let me set this to Europe. Lamborghini Gordo. You mean Lamborghini Gallardo? And racing has the highest top speed of slip. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Why use brakes when they can use you? I mean, it's a fair point, Sammy, and I am guilty of doing that myself, to be completely honest. But very rarely, you know? Like, there are times for it. Usually, with these lot, it's done at every given opportunity. Well, hopefully, Sammy, hopefully. I mean, in the summits, I've been placing like top 3 and between 3 and 4,000. So if I can like rank somewhere there, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. This is a horrid lineup, by the way. Probably the worst. And we start at the very back almost. Great. Just add insult to injury. Like, I'm a bike. I take up like 1/10 of the road. Why am I still getting bumps by people passing me? There's so much space around. But the needs. I mean, I could say the same thing about myself there, but that was at a fairly high speed. Ah, come on. Joe Marzi, I haven't forgotten about you. I have not forgotten about you, my guy. Come here. Oh, God. Joe Marzi is back. Say no more. Say no more. He's one I was chasing last week. And he got away. Either last week or early this week. It is a Friday. I think it was earlier this week. Oh, come on. I'm having a horrid time here, man. Joe Marzi. No way. He's back for more. With pleasure, my man. With pleasure. That was so pointless. I probably shouldn't have done that. I could just bounced and kept on going. Why would you reset me? After I've dumped my nitrous as well. Why would you reset me? I can't believe I'm last. Like, legitimately, genuinely last. Oh my God. We're on bikes. We're on bikes. What's the obsession? Ranked mode is way overdue. Also, RC cars are confirmed for season 9. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be very honest. I'm very much looking forward to that. You see, in a game like the Crew, it makes sense to bring in RC cars, you know? But if like Le Mans Ultimate was now to bring them in, it would be very weird, wrong, odd, and people would have issues with it, right? So in a game like Train Sim World brings in Thomas the Tank Engine, it makes sense that there was the noise that was made about it. But I say, like, if, like, I don't know, trains. How realistic is trains? It's not like one-to-one everything, is it? Isn't it? I'm not quite sure, actually. But if trains was to bring it, as far as I understand the game to be, no one would have cared. No one would have batted an eyelid. I mean, for monster trucks, if you don't have the Silverado, or apparently the Jeep Cherokee, let's call it a day. Uh-oh. Let's call it a day, man. RC cars are going to be dope. It's going to be a completely different. Well, I don't know about completely different experience, but it's going to be a very different experience, but like in a cool way. You know, it'll be like a break from this. Landed it. We're down to 17th now. Not bad. Well, up to 17th, I guess I should say. But yeah, these ones, these Silverados, these are the OP ones. These are the meta for monster trucks. Look how quickly they get up. Nothing else does it like that. There was definitely no luck involved, Sammy. Definitely no luck involved, mate. Definitely all skill. Also, did I tell you, Sammy, that I made DCG ambassador? I mentioned it yesterday. I don't know if you were. I don't remember if you were around yesterday or not. Yeah, bro. Thank you, my man. Thank you. I mean, I got the invitation. During an LMU stream. I don't know who was there and who wasn't, but I was like, oh my god, no way. And then I just like went off camera for about 20 minutes. That was when I got the email. I was sort of just like celebrating, and then I was on the phone to my missus telling her about it. So I think the whole thing from invitation to being initiated, which I think was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. About 2 weeks, maybe. Plus or minus a couple of days. Cobra, what's your name in the game? So I know if I see you. Them lot thought they were me. They really thought they were me. Come on. Are you playing Battlefield? Nice. How is it? How is Battlefield? I want to give that game a try, man. I want to give that game a try, but I mean, I barely have time to play the games I actually want to play, you know? I'd love to give Battlefield a try, man. I haven't played those types of games since Warzone, which I haven't played in maybe 3 years now. That was too close. Way too close. I seem to do just like this little section well, like better than like 90% of people. I don't really know why. I don't really do anything specific. But every time I seem to catch up to so many people. Long time. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What happened there? What do you mean what happened there, sir? Let's have a little party. Thank you, Sammy. I think I'll make like a video just announcing it and also announcing like announcing the ambassadorship, but also just reassuring as well that like, hey, I'm still me. You know? Oh, what are you talking about on the LMU stream, ASR? Okay, time for the Jaguar. Let's get some footage of that. Having Eddie to celebrate on that, yes. while I slave away. Back to its roots. I haven't tried the Battle Royale mode yet. Trying it tonight. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That would be the only thing I'm interested in. I was never really like a Battlefield guy growing up. So I wasn't really a Call of Duty guy either. I played a bit of the campaign of Battlefield 4, I think. I was more into my Need for Speeds, though, my GTAs. Not enough maps, but they're putting out a new map every month. Okay, nice. Well, if they continue that, that would be great. How long are they going to be doing that for? Have they said? DCG Ambassador, ASR. Yo, who's driving a Stingray? Wow, what a throwback. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in a in a grand race. Nice. This car is not it, man. Compared to the Diablo, it's not it. Like I'm having to dump the nitrous, and even then I'm barely keeping up with like all these other cars. The guttering is a bit inconsistent. Look how they're always pulling away from me, man. Nitrous is so weak. So weak. Yeah, no, this car's not it. I don't even need to do this again. Good handling, I'll be honest. Good handling. Doesn't understeer. It can oversteer sometimes during the gust we're in. But let's see how well it keeps up the F40. Couldn't keep up with the Astons. Yeah, very weak nitrous, man. The nitrous lets it down. Other than that, it's pretty okay. Other than the guttering inconsistency, but I can live with that. Oh wait, I thought you knew ASR. Maybe I mentioned it before and you thought I was joking. I've mentioned it before on the stream and I'm so certain you were there. Maybe you thought I was like trolling. It was the time when you kept saying you were joking about Simra Ambassador. You were making jokes about me being Simra Ambassador or something along those lines, or you being Simra Ambassador. I don't remember exactly. Turn. Oh, that was this one. Ah, come on, bro. Sixth place, probably should have done better. Could have done better. I won't be greedy though, I'll take it. All these little trees I keep hitting, man. Even like the little skinny ones are a problem. I guess I'll keep changing between them and sort of see if I can spot any other differences to note, just from my own research. But man, the Jaguar doesn't have what it takes, man. Doesn't have what it takes at all. I'll say the BF 6 campaign is totally buns, very run-of-the-mill AI is garbage. New maps for years, so plenty of game to be had. Yeah, fair enough. And new maps for years is crazy. Wow. The wife says congrats. Tell her I said thank you, man. Tell her I said thank you. Does that make me more like... Does that make me more of a... What's the word? A contender now for, you know, collabs and stuff. I've been getting a few emails, you know. I've been getting a few emails. There's one that I've refused because they keep using ChatGPT for the emails and communication, and it doesn't feel like I'm talking to a real person. There's one that I replied to a little bit late, and then he replied to me extra late. He only replied back to me today, and I'm yet to reply to him. So that's a possible collab or like promotion. And there's a few others as well in the works. So it's starting to get noticed, bit by bit. No one called me ASR, it was an email. John from marketing. Who's John? It was an email. Interesting timing, isn't it? The same week I get ambassador. It's the same day that it's confirmed, and then I release a video against a competitor. The conspiracy. Put on your tinfoil hats. Honestly, Sammy, it is. Honestly. It's done, ASR. I'm an ambassador as we speak. Is this what European servers are trying to do to me right now? Oh, come on. That was weak. Ow. Ow. I wanted to turn in late as possible so I can get him into the wall because he was annoying me. But I think I left it too late. I ended up playing myself in the process. Come on, boss. Don't do my baby proud, man. I miss driving that car. Don't let me down. Oh, guys. We can do better than this. I promise you. I've taken no chances with that turn anymore. It's done me dirty too many times. Oh, is it this track? I think this track is the broken one. I'm not too sure. See, if that was me, I would have just cocked everyone and blocked them. I think this might be the broken track. I need to keep an eye out. The thing is, it kind of springs up on you, though. That's the problem. Where did a brick wall come from, brother? No, I can't lose these guys. No. I can't lose these guys. I can't lose a slipstream. I'm cooked if I do. That's a dump. Okay, I don't think this is the broken track. Similar layout to it though. The thing is, Cobra, there's a lot of servers. It's not like there's one race per server. There's many races, so it's gonna take some luck as well for you to get into the same race as myself. God damn it! I should be recording this. Oh no! God damn it, man! It just has a tendency to just flick out. And also skill issue, I guess. You know, I'm gonna go back to automatic. Automatic region. That crash ruined everything, man. We were doing quite well up until that point. Okay, maybe that wasn't the quickest way of doing that. No, it wasn't. Not even close. Not even close. Now I understand why you don't want to buy Simra. You do understand, ASR. It was officialized yesterday. I think my thoughts have been consistent on Simro for a little bit longer than that. All right, Sammy. Appreciate you hanging around, my friend. I think I'm gonna be off closer to like 6:30, 7-ish. I don't know if I'll see you again tonight or not. But if not, have a lovely weekend, my man. Take care of yourself. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I got the email 2 weeks. I mean, the invitation came 2 weeks ago. The invitation came 2 weeks ago, but once again, I've had my my thoughts about Simro and everything associated to it for a bit longer than 2 weeks. Oh my god. Now I need to go back to European servers. I need to go back to European servers. What the hell is going on my screen? No point.
Back to where we left off.
That sucks. I don't know why it's gotten especially bad like recently over the last week or so. Whoa, that Evo is gone. Oh my god. The launch on them is insane. Oh, come on, man. Bro. What is up with these lot, man? I don't understand why they can't just race normally. What's funny? He played so... Did he crash? Did he make someone crash? Because I'll get him for that. Is that what he's laughing at? Yo, those Evos were off. I think I've got one. I think I've got one that I can use. Okay, but they don't have a high top speed, so it's like, okay, nice. They got off the line quick, but then what? Would have written off all of our progress just then, man. What was that about? Made so much progress. That's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. That was clean. Too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Should have done better. Could have done better. It was just like an invitation. ASL, just like I mean, I don't remember now exactly what it said. I'll have to go back and check. Um, sorry. Yeah, I'll have to. I'd have to read it. I have to go back and read it. I'm still recording. Wait, no, I think I do need to record because the Corvette. Not today. Sorry, yesterday. It was yesterday. I basically just got like a link to the Discord, like the ambassador Discord. The NDA was signed by, because I got to sign it and then somebody else has to sign it. So somebody else signed it, and then yeah, I got introduced. It's not an ambassador D3 Discord. I'm not sure about the. I actually did not mean to do that to him. I did not mean to do that to him. Hopefully he doesn't come back mad. The guy in first, his name is insane. But still, it's an ambassador role. That's fine, bro. But I don't know about it. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I don't have it. I don't talk there. I don't do anything there. Like I'm there, I think, but I don't like do anything or say anything. I wasn't asked about if I was in the Discord or not, so they can give me the role. I didn't tell them anything about that. Oh, it's not settled. When's the first official DG ambassador? Soon. I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to make one or not, but I think I will. I think I will. Necessarily made a meal of that. He took that beautifully, wow. I will be able to, yeah. Yeah. That would be, hopefully that would be nice for, Takes one crash. And it all goes downhill from there. There you go. I'm so glad I wasn't involved. It's really that easy. Ah. God damn it. Possibly the worst possible line I could have taken through there. What an atrocity that was. Should have paid attention. Finally, there's progress with Morocco and Pro mods. What an idiot. What an actual idiot. That progress was on, that project was on pause for so long. Nice. Top 3 are gone, man. Can't believe I bottled it with that crash. Pressure on him. God damn it. Not like that. That's all he needed. I don't think I was going to make it to him anyway, but all he needed was for me to get hit there. Coming towards the end, I think. Such a blast. KSB. What's KSB? Today could be an important day for Simra. Why would it be? I said it would be the last sneak peek from the DLC. Okay, so we're pretty close to release day then, you would think. Give the Jaguar another go. Recording saved. Wait, he's recording that whole time. Why wasn't the icon there? It's just gonna be a headache. Hello, Crazy. How you doing? Good to see you again. Oh, Kerbal Space Program. 13 gigabytes of mods. What are like the biggest mods for that game? Very unnecessary crash. Hey, Nabil. My guy. I am so alive, bro. Not for much longer, though. We're getting to the end now. Getting to the end. Three hours of warm-up is crazy. Oh, bro, this ain't a warm-up, bro. I'll be fried, toasted, cooked. Literally. It ain't no warm-up, bro. Nothing's being warmed up. Nothing's being warmed up, bro. I don't know if I'll be able to hang on to this. Not if the guys if it's two guys helping each other, I'm cooked. And I think it is two guys helping each other. I'll try for as long as possible to hold it, but they're getting closer. .5 seconds away. 3.4 seconds away. 3.1. They're closing on me fast. .7 now, nice. 3.9, okay. Putting away again. 3.8. Should be okay, I think, if it carries on like this. 4 seconds now. I can only assume they're not slipstreaming off each other, although it's very hard to make use of slipstream down here anyway. 93. I think we should be good now. We should be good. Nice to get a win at some point, even if it is right near the end. First time you've seen me win. You haven't been watching me much then. I mean, you can hop on, Nabil, but I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be off soon. So hop on, but don't complain when we do one race. Then call it there. Thank you for the cheers.
Underscore Nabil cheered. X10 dot invite me.
Yes, sir.
Leave no playlist up.
You need to be online, boss. But I think he has an echo. Yeah. It's because I've got 2 different sources for it. Shouldn't be too much of an issue now. Coming to the end. Bro's blaming Ubisoft. I could have started my grand race and been halfway through it by now. I'm going to report you. Negative attitude.
Finish, driver.
Of course I show up as online for you, because I am. Can you accept the invite? I'm not accepting nothing. Accept my invite, man. Come on, boss. Now you are, bro. You are. I'm blaming you, bro. Oh snap! I need to register.
Underscore Nabil cheered. X10 dot at no problem. Television emoji. Check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe and stay tuned.
Hello, nothing, bro. It's not letting you play. I just bought the game. It's telling me an error. I mean, maybe check what error it's given you and then just type it in Google and see if anything comes up. Maybe someone's got a fix for it on Reddit, or maybe it's gonna take you having to open a ticket. You got kicked out? Oh, do you want me to try again? Do you want me to try one more time? Seeing reports on the Discord as well. Okay, maybe there's an issue with it then. I mean, the lobby's almost full here. Seems to be hanging on for now. Nah, it's not you wasting my time, bro. I've been here for 3 hours, bro. 3.5 hours. Half of the time was just like sorting out my half of the time was just me sorting out my performance parts. So I've only really been racing for like an hour and a half. You got kicked out again. I'm gonna have to race, bro.
Progression on the playlist.
What was that? That was roaring like that. Seems to be an issue with crews. Ah. That's annoying. How can it be an issue with crews in a game called The Crew? How does that make sense? People are still doing the cut, so it still works. I just need to figure it out. It still works. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Again? I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's more than enough for today.
Resuming progression on the playlist.
I'll probably have, I don't know, I should have hopefully have more content out on YouTube this week. What do you mean, why? Why what? We're talking about some invite me again. My guy. My guy. Nah, I can't be bothered to raid. Bro said one more. Brother, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys again next week. Have a lovely weekend and have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all. And until the next one, peace out. Thank you, Nabil.